Good evening. It's evening to you, and
Good evening to you too.
just
Okay, let's
5
see
o'clock
now
on
that
our end.
it's
Good
broadcast.
evening. It's evening to you, and
It's broadcasting. Can you just double check? Good evening to you too.
I'm now checking. Just
Okay, let's
5
see
o'clock
now
on
that
our end.
it's
Okay, I've just heard you repeat
broadcast.
what we just said on YouTube. So
It's broadcasting. Can you just double check? Good evening to you too.
I'm now checking. Just
Hi everyone.
right. There we go.
Yay! Okay. Now I'm gonna ask you because I also need to spotlight myself so that people on YouTube don't need to see your faces. But can I just ask two of you guys if you can turn on the camera for just a couple of minutes? Um, Hi Ryan.
Hey,
Isabel. Okay. Beautiful people. Wow. Am I attracting beautiful people in this community? Okay.
the mirror.
Let me see. So it says to go here. Where is the spotlight? Uh, just a moment, you guys. Until I do this, you can write in the chat what was the thing you did that you were scared of yesterday, if you guys remember our who did the homework? Okay. Mhm. You guys can write in the chat and maybe also inspire others. Mm. Okay, let me just see how we can fix this. I will be canceling plans on someone that doesn't align with my goals. Okay. What do you mean you will be canceling plans? What does it mean? I'm sorry. Okay. Uh, And then here, and then I can click spotlight for everyone. Okay. Now we are good, you guys. Now, if you want, you can turn off the cameras however you wish. I love to see your beautiful faces, but it's up to you. I deleted a contact yesterday, my last connection. Naya, what does it mean, last connection, if you can share with us? I'm really curious to hear. What does it mean, my last connection? Last connection to the past? Steven, I released 3 friends that were soul and energy suckers. Okay, I love this for you guys. I'm so proud. Okay. Okay, we will start now. So, as you guys know, one of you will be a lucky winner. If you stay until the end, obviously I can check that, I can see, and one of you will get a private one-on-one session with me and a personalized hypnosis that I will make an audio for you for your specific journey to listen to. So stay until the end because this is really a great opportunity for you to really dive deeper in this work. And we will have a host, another host, or no, guest speaker, not a host. And and also we will do a guided hypnosis somewhere in the middle or towards the end. By the way, before we started, I asked the cards to tell me what to focus on today. And as you guys know, my lucky number is 7. And I was so happy to pull this card, which said, sweet results await. So this is what is awaiting for us today. And I will also pull cards for you. Andrea, when I look at the mirror, I don't like how I look. Okay, so we will do hypnosis with the mirror then. It's my favorite, by the way. I think I remember the same picture you had yesterday. So you're beautiful, and this is really a sacred community here. Everyone is really beautiful. I don't think that I am attracting in my community, anyone who is energy sucker or anything like that. So this is a perfect opportunity for you guys to be vulnerable and to really share because I know that I create that safe space for people. That's something I know for sure. I am so happy for you, Naya. We will start now. I am so happy. And I know that you had relationship issues, so I'm really happy that you moved past it and you know what you actually deserve. Okay. So today we're going to talk about actually what does it mean to have faith in the unseen? What is the 3D, 5D, and 4D, whatever you want to call it? I don't like to stay stuck on these terms. As I said in one of my videos, Dr. Wayne Dyer, he refers to this as the field of intention. Joe Dispenza talks about the quantum field and then quantum physics. Abraham talks about the vortex. Neville Goddard was saying 4D. So whatever you want to call the spiritual realm, I want you to understand that the 3D, or let's say the observed world, is the dense part of it. It's not the most important part, it's just a part of our experience. Whereas the 5D is the spiritual world which we actually come from. So this is just an observed world. And I want you to sort of today release that attachment so much to this 3D world because this is just a part of your soul's journey. Okay. It's just a part. Your soul came here for experience. This is your one iteration out of many. Maybe some of you guys will go into the nothingness after this if you go to that level of enlightenment. I don't know. But this is for you to experience this life fully. Okay. And we often get so stuck connecting our worth with how much money we make, and we get so attached and we suffer and suffer. But 99% of the suffering is really psychological. What does that mean? Suffering, if you are in a really crazy situation, like you are in the war, people are, it's just a crazy situation. You are extremely suffering on every single level. But most of us are not in that situation, and most of us are suffering because of these psychological ideas about who we are and what we should be doing and how we should be in this world. And today we are going to dissolve that once and for all. Okay, who is ready? Write down in chat. Everyone is ready. Okay, okay. Mm. Okay, so I want you guys to write in the chat. What is the number one thing that creates your experience, let's say, that manifests, that creates your experience in this observed world? What is the number one thing? What do you guys think? Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. Oh my God. Okay. For sure, your family members until you break free from them. Okay, let me see who is the closest one here. Okay, everybody is pretty close, but the number one thing is, in fact, your identity. So it is, I mean, you can say your thoughts, but your thoughts come from your identity. So the first thing is your identity, which is how you perceive yourself. In the Bible, we have that verse, I am that I am. And Neil Donald Walsh actually said that what it actually means is, I am that I think I believe I am. So, how I see myself, the avatar that I choose, is what I see in this world. That's what we talked about yesterday, right, you guys? So your thoughts are not random. Now that you guys mention it, they are coming from your identity. And you can see that your thoughts from day to day are literally the same because you keep choosing the same identity. And it's not your mood that manifests. This is very important, you guys. You can be suffering from a loss in your family. You can go through a breakup that's really heart-shattering, but you can still make millions of dollars or have amazing health or whatever it is that you want. So, if the mood is what manifests, then every single person who is joyful and happy would be rich and successful and whatever. But it's not. It's what you believe it's possible for you, and what you see in this world actually can be your truth. Okay, so not your mood. You can be crying, you can be, going through an illness or sickness or whatever, it doesn't matter. But if you have the identity of someone who is a leader, who is a mentor, who is successful, who people listen to, no matter what you're going through, that will be your reality. Okay, so always remember that. And now, why faith is most important when manifesting? I want to share with you guys a story. It's pretty vulnerable. I have a lot of stories, but this one was like happened quite recently. So I moved to Bali 2 years ago, and I was living there alone, and I was getting this insurance online. And for some reason, I decided that month that I'm not gonna pay. I think I was just lazy. So I'm just being very honest, very irresponsible, right? I just didn't pay for the insurance. I was like, yeah, nothing is gonna happen. I just enjoy my life, whatever. And mind you, before that, I was paying every single month, okay? And I just started learning to ride a scooter. And I was riding a scooter, enjoying Ubud and beautiful nature. And I was actually also listening to music to the 80s on my phone, which please never do, okay? Because you're not supposed to dance on a scooter, okay? It's really dangerous. And I was just like, oh my God, life is good. I think I was even drinking my coffee. Like I got a thing on your scooter. My friend from Bali, he actually like put a thing, my coffee, my phone, and I'm just like rolling. And I wanted to buy internet, and I was looking like, where can I buy internet? And I see the shop over there, and I'm riding, and I'm looking at the shop, and the second I hit a parked car, I'm telling you, this was a second, and I just find myself on the floor, and my arm, like this part here, both bones were broken, like both of them. And this part was not like this flat. It was here. Like it was like this, like hanging. And I was in shock. I was like, my arm, my arm. and they don't understand English. And I was like, save my arm. I was like, oh my God, I'm gonna lose my arm. I was like, no, 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 no. And I was thinking, God, can you just please go just 1 second? Like 1 second ago, my life was perfect. Can we just go 1 second ago? And of course, that was the reality. I didn't go back in time. And first of all, what happened? It's a beautiful sign. This happened for me in front of a hospital. Not a hospital, but it was like a little laboratory or something like that. So I went there, and there was a woman, and she was putting like something like, how do you call it? Gips, like something for your arm to keep it like flat. And she was doing this for me. And I was asking her, am I going to be able to move my arm? Am I going to be able to move my arm? And she was looking at me like this, like she was frightened. You could see in her eyes. She's like, I don't know what to tell her. She's like, keep steady, keep steady. And I was just talking to God. And I said, God, listen, I'm never going to drive a scooter. I'm never going to ride any car, anything. I'm going to be a passenger princess until I die. Just please save my arm. And I was so scared, like really. And this is a crazy story. If I tell you everything what happened, we would have to stay 2 hours here, but I want to tell you just a little bit, which is important here. So we go to the hospital, and I don't have any insurance. And the doctor comes to me and they say, you need to pay 3,000 euro for this surgery. And I'm like, no, I cannot, I don't want. Because I literally just had, I think, 3,000 euro on my bank account. I was like, if I pay for this, I'm on zero. Like, how can I go back home? And my friend was there, and he comes over, and I'm like, can you borrow me? And he's like, no, I cannot borrow you, blah, blah, blah. And I remember this that I want to teach you guys today. No matter what the circumstances are telling you, even in the last second, if you have that faith and you have that strength and capacity and you really believe what I'm telling you right now, you can switch your focus, your energy, and you can manifest a totally different reality. So I remember this, what I know, and I was like, okay. My friend was coming to tell me what's up with my arm because he actually met with a doctor who told him, because this is such a big injury, I think that she's not going to be able to use her fingers because they are going to cut some nerves. Like he literally said that to him. But at the time, because I know what I know now, I told my friend, don't tell me any feedback from the doctor. I don't want to know any feedback. And he told me only after the surgery. I was like, I don't want to know anything. And I was talking to God and I said, God, please, I trust you. I believe in you. You are here with me. Let's do this. Let's do this together. And I took my phone and I went on my insurance and I bought the insurance after the accident, which, by the way, is not supposed to work. And I bought the insurance, 50 euro. And they are coming back. And I said, oh, I have the insurance actually. Yeah, I have the insurance. And they come back. Not only that they see that I have the insurance, but somehow they don't see that I bought it past the accident. Which, by the way, it's completely like, imagine you have an accident and then you buy the insurance after and you're like, I have the insurance now. Like it doesn't work like that. And my friend came back and I said, I have the insurance, I was lying, whatever. And he said, okay. And he went back and he told them. And then he said, they don't accept this insurance in this hospital. And I was like, wow. And they say, we need to take you to another hospital. And I couldn't even go to the toilet. Like there was a woman taking me to the toilet, wiping me, like, sorry to say this, but I couldn't, like, it was so painful. I was completely out of my body. And I said, they have to operate me here. I'm not going to another hospital. And I went back to faith. I went back to faith. So, what I was doing constantly throughout this journey, this was a total nightmare for 3 days, but actually my awakening. I was ignoring the facts that are coming to me. I'm ignoring them. This is not my reality. I don't have to engage with this. I don't believe in this. I am the sole creator with God. And that's what matters the most. It doesn't matter what other people tell me. It doesn't matter what they believe to be true. It only matters what I believe to be true. And I said, they are going to operate me. And 5 hours later, through this nightmare, there was a lady in hijab who took my passport, scammed me, took my money, like you name it, you name it. This was like an experience. I was holding on to my faith till the last second. And they said, we cannot operate you here. And then the doctor came inside and he took my bed like this. And he said, everybody move out of my way. I am taking her to operate her right now. And I was like, wow, like against all odds. I didn't have an insurance. They didn't accept this insurance. I was operated. There was 8 people in the operation room, and he was putting this, and I was like, save my arm, just save my arm, like this. And later I found out that the doctor said the prognosis that I won't be able to move my arm. But here we are. I go to the gym. Everything is perfect. So you guys, this is just one example. And I want you to remember this always. It doesn't matter, even if someone comes to your face and they say, I'm not buying that. You are worthless. I don't want to be your partner. You're not going to be able to become a coach because in your country, I want you to ignore all these facts because they are just made by humans' minds and they are not real. They only become real once you accept them to be real. Okay. Okay, guys, how was this story for you? Did it click something? Write in the chat, please. I want to hear. Did something click for you now? Okay. I just want to hear that something clicked. Yes. Yes. So this is just one of the stories. I have many, as I said. Maintain your focus on what you want to happen at all times. One of the biggest shifts I had, exactly, Peter. So faith is what makes creating a miracle easy. Exactly, Stephen, delusional. Once I said in one of my videos, being delusional actually means that you're not under the influence of fear, which is actually the illusion. They want you to be under the illusion of the fear because that's how they can control you. But once you understand, you are inside of the matrix and you are the one, Keanu Reeves, you're the chosen one, then you understand, okay, I don't need to be a puppet anymore. I'm so happy for you, Darren. So proud of you. So proud of you. I really believe that miracles can happen daily. I don't believe they are something out of the ordinary. I just believe we don't have enough faith. But as I said, the number one thing that is going to help you with that is your focus. So when something you don't like happens, if you don't engage with it, you don't react, you don't emotionally engage and feed the situation will die. Literally, like, as I said, other people don't matter. You're simply, it's like watching a movie, like you're observing what's happening and you're choosing to react only with the pieces that you want to be part of your reality. The other ones you're just ignoring. And so sometimes manifestation happens like this. So this situation that I was in with a scooter was an instant manifestation. I wanted to go under surgery, and that happened instantaneously. But sometimes your 3D observed world needs to catch up with your faith, with your focus. And this is where most people quit, because they start on this journey and they think, okay, I do the hypnosis, I do the inner work, where is the result? And then they are manically looking for the results constantly. And I want you to remember this. Every single time you ask a question, where is my manifestation? You are telling God, I don't want my manifestation. Okay? Every single time you look at your followers, your money, your bank account, your relationships, and you say, where is it? Why it's not here? You are saying, God, give me more of it is not here. Okay. So instead, what you want to know, you want to understand something. Manifestation happens instantaneously, always. It always happens like this. The minute you decide, and I'm going to tell you something right now, this is going to be very controversial, like very untypical. You don't need my 6-month program to manifest. It's very untypical, but I'm going to tell you why. So the reason why we do those things is because we want to change and work on ourselves, yes. But what is actually those programs and courses and hypnosis and everything, what is actually doing is preparing you and helping you to come to that position where you say, fuck it, I am now ready. It's fucking done. It's finished. It's done. I am that person. It's done. Do you need to go to do all those things? You don't. But I'm just going to tell you, I don't think by yourself, by watching YouTube videos, you can get to actually feel like, okay, now I'm ready. So we perceive that manifestation happened over time because I was working on myself for 20 years. Because we perceive everything in time, but time is not linear. And the minute you decide, the second you say, this is who I am right now, that's when manifestation happens. But not always we see it in the observed world right away. So sometimes, yes, person calls us, somebody shows up. But most of the times, the 3D just needs to catch up. And your only job, always and forever, is just to focus on your inner world. You're not here to manipulate the observed world. You are here to focus only on your inner world, your thoughts, your emotions, your identity, your own world. And so when you decide, I'm gonna tell you right away, I have decided something. I can be honest with you guys here. I have decided that I'm making $50,000 a month. And do I have that experience right now in my observed world? No. Do I feel like that person right now? Yes. 100%. 100%. I feel it's so easy to make that money. Like it's never been easier. Like it's so easy. I know exactly what I'm doing. I know exactly what I need to do. And I'm just now in the joyful expectation. And I'm telling you this not because I am superior, but I just want to show you what's possible. This is just the beginning. Everything is possible. Every time you think this is not possible, that's just illusion. And it's so easy. It gets to be so easy once you understand that your only work is to, once you decide, maintain the same frequency and have faith in the unseen. Without looking for the evidence, you feel like that person, you do the work that's needed, and you're not looking for the evidence. So that means living from the end, joyful expectations, and let me just see something. I wrote some things here, so that's why I'm looking down. Okay, so I wanted to talk about the tests, like when we say God is testing you. So what is actually happening is that, yeah, let's use my example. So now I decided I want to be a businesswoman who is making 50K with ease, traveling the world. She's holding workshops, events, retreats. Hundreds of people are showing up, so it's already done. I'm living from the end. God is going to give me a test that is actually opportunity for me to show that I am embodying that version of me. So let's say I apply for TED Talk and they say, no, you're not good enough. You're not interesting to us. We don't want you here, whatever. Okay, I'm just giving an example. Um, I, if I understand this, what I'm telling you right now, I will know that this is not showing me that I am on the wrong path. And it's not showing me that something is wrong with me. But this is an opportunity for me to say, you know what? Whatever. Tomorrow you're going to go run after me. I know who I am. I know what I'm doing. It's going to happen. Maybe in a month or two. I don't care. So this was not me. This was not showing me, oh my God, my manifestation isn't here. That's the part where people get it wrong. Do you guys understand what I mean? This is so, so, so important. This is the part where people, you look at my life or someone else is on the Instagram and you see like, oh my God, they are enjoying, money is coming, clients are coming, but you don't see all the times people refuse, people do this, people do that. You don't see those times. And those times, God is giving me opportunity to show up that I trust and I know who I am. So, right before you quantum leap, God will give you a huge opportunity. And at first, it will seem like a loss. At first, it will seem like, why is this happening? I'm doing everything that I can. Why is this now in my world? Guys, I think I'm screaming at the computer. So you guys just put the volume up because I cannot scream. But I'm getting excited. So you have to know who you are in your mind, and you have to know, okay, this is actually opportunity for me to step up. Okay, this is opportunity for me to step up. I wrote something here. I will read it to you. Okay. God will give you an opportunity, not a test, right before it all happens. He will remove a person, a job, or something that at first might seem like a loss. But this is the key moment for you to have faith and return to love. Don't engage with the observed world. This is your lesson. You asked for respect. Now you have to show self-respect. You asked for more money. Now you have to show how will you handle losses and responsibilities. You asked for success. Now you have to show how important really this is for you by knowing that God gave you that job loss for a reason. So you asked for a better job, you lose a job. You asked for a raise and you didn't get it. Show God how you believe in yourself. So things are not going to change the minute you decide. Sometimes, right? Sometimes, yes. Sometimes they are not. But you have to have faith. You have to say, interesting, interesting, not my reality. I literally had a person. Okay, this is also a crazy story that is my favorite. I had someone trigger me so much. I was triggering myself. I was working for them. And I thought that they like love me, respect me. And one day they told me that they are choosing someone else to do a position that I was hoping that over the years working for this person, I will get that position, right? And he said, I'm choosing this person, this other person. He's so great, blah, 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 blah. Everything inside of me, like every alarm went on, and I was like, I'm not good enough. Why this other person is getting their job? What's wrong with me? Am I not confident enough? Am I not giving enough to this job? Like, what's wrong with me? And at first, I wanted to cry and I was so angry and I wanted to say, fuck off and, do whatever you want. I'm better than this. And I just wanted to cry. And I felt this shadow, this darkness was coming to me. And then I remembered again what I know now. And I said, okay, 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 okay. And I went back to my inner world. Who is Irena? Why is she so worthy? Why is she so amazing? Why does she deserve the world? I love her so much. And I went back and I went back and I was just showering myself with love and just telling myself, I don't care what's going to happen. I know who I am. I know what is my worth. This person doesn't need to tell me. I don't need their approval. I know who I am. And I was feeling like this. And I remember my mom and my brother were here, and I was just like, I went into my inner world, and later on I came to my mom. And guys, what happened? My boss called me and he said, I'm not going to give a job to the other person. I want to give this job to you. And I was like, this is what happens. It's literally your made reality. Like, literally, like this person literally told me, you're not going to, and I didn't even apply for this position. So I was even angry at myself. So why did this other guy apply? Why didn't I think of that? And I was so angry. But because I moved from that anger to faith, miracles happen. And as I said, I have many, many stories like this, but always remember you can really manifest anything in the second you change your focus, you guys. I love this, Andrea. Thank you, because the universe is going to send it to me more in another way. That's exactly the mindset you want to have. Okay. So again, do you guys now get, and are you not gonna look for evidence anymore? Do you understand what I was saying? You're gonna remain truthful to yourselves no matter what. Okay. This is something I created a reel about, but I just want to read you as well. It says, and always remember, change happens in the now. Nothing is final, and people can always change their minds, as we saw. Other people are not your concern. So, why I say this? I didn't go to my boss. Look at me, I am worthy. Choose me, pick me, prove me, tell me I'm worthy. Because who wants that? I don't know if you guys can see. It's me. She wants people to love her. She's so hurt. People didn't see her, people judged her. She felt unseen. And whenever you want to go to another person and tell them, choose me, pick me, what you're actually doing is nothing. Sometimes I laugh at my own jokes. You're doing nothing because they cannot put a plaster. How do you say that? They cannot put it on you. They can never heal that wound. Never can another person. I'm sorry, but even your partner, they can help you heal yourself. They cannot do the healing for you. So I don't need to tell my boss, choose me, pick me, love me, please, please, because I'm in pain. Nobody sees me. Please help me ease my pain. I don't need to do that. I just need to remember her and I need to be there for her and I need to hug myself and tell myself, I love you, Irena. I am here for you. You're my best friend. We are in this together. Other people don't matter. I will never abandon you. I will always be there for you. We will always find a way. We are in this together. This is our game. And I'm going to make sure that you have a lot of fun along the way. And that's what I need to do, right? And that's what you also need to do. That's the work. Loving yourself. Let's see if I forgot something. Otherwise, yeah. So how do you strengthen your faith muscle? Understanding this process. And if you need to, there will be a recording. You can watch it multiple times because sometimes you don't hear the things right away. So watch the recording many, many times, even in the background and really see what's going to come for you. But truly understanding this process of creation fully is what is going to help you to then have that faith and understand, okay, I'm a spiritual being. I am limitless. This is just a game. I can constantly choose my identity and I can constantly change any given situation. I have nothing to worry about. Even if I am at zero, I can make $1 million. I can make, I don't know, $50,000, whatever it is. I can do it because money is energy. Everything is energy. It doesn't even exist. Money doesn't even fucking exist, by the way. It's in the ether, but it doesn't exist as like physical coins that we have, like this is the amount we have. It's limitless. Okay. So understanding the process of creation, constantly reminding yourself, and this is also very important. So once you reach a certain level, yes, it becomes very easy for you. And this is called unconscious competence. I was talking also about it. What this means is at this level, you are just doing it effortlessly. So making $5,000, 10,000, 20, 100, whatever, it's effortless. It's who you are. But you still want to engage in the conversations, in the content that is going to elevate you, that is going to bring that faith even more. You don't want to be around people who are telling you you can't make that money, it's impossible, who are constantly judging you, putting you down, constantly venting, complaining, gossiping. You don't want to be around those people. So no matter how hard you work on yourself, if you every day see your friends and you always hear them say how that's impossible, that is going to influence you. You're always influenced. Like sometimes I'm in shock how much we are influenced. I was watching a Vampire Diaries and I was having nightmares about vampires every single night. I love vampires, but that's how our brains work. Like I put it in my mind, and then I put the drama right inside my mind, drama, killings, all this drama, 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 that they are constantly putting this drama in the movies, series, music. It's always drama, something dramatic is happening, stressful. So I'm putting these ideas in my mind, and then what's gonna happen subconsciously, I'm gonna create that in my world. So if I'm watching Vampire Diaries, I'm gonna become a vampire. Okay, but I mean, anything is possible, right? Who knows? But I'm telling you, it's true. If every day you are watching someone you admire, you're gonna become like that person. If every day you listen to someone who has money, you're gonna have money. Like it's impossible that you're not gonna have money. It's just how it is. Okay. Uh, Okay, you guys, now I want to bring Ryan here and have a little chat with him. Do you guys have a workbook? Everybody has a workbook and everything? Okay, good. Okay, Ryan, just give a second here. Mm. Okay. Can you turn on your camera? Yeah. Hi, Ryan.
Yeah, I'm here. Hey.
Good to see you. Um, I wanted Ryan to share a little bit of his story because it's really amazing and I'm so proud of you. Like really,
Thank you.
yeah. So can you tell me, Ryan, what was the just to give you a little bit of like heads up, like Ryan is now enrolled in my program Leading with Spirit. And in just a month, I really see a lot of changes in him. He was already on this journey on expanding, but I feel like he now literally quantum jumped into this new reality and he's experiencing and seeing, which is what I told you, like observing then the 3D catching up with what you have been working on in the past. So, Ryan, can you tell us a little bit? What were you when you decided to reach out to me? What was the roadblocks that you had? Like, what was something that you wanted to work through and all of those things?
Well, hello everyone. First, I'll say hi.
Of course.
But yeah, a lot of the things that were keeping me stuck are still dragging on because nothing for me is that instant. There's always this delay. So I have to be really honest with myself that there's like instant big jumps and then it pulls you back, and then there's another jump and then it tries to pull you back, and it's all these lessons that are left there to really prove if I have the faith. But what a lot of it really was my belief structure around money being difficult to make. It's just the way I've been brought up. So my parents are fairly successful, but I never got to see my dad because he was at work all the time to earn money. So then it worried me that I would have to sacrifice my relationships to make a good amount of money. So then I would self-sabotage myself because I would rather have good connections than money. So I would always end up coming back to the same pattern again. But a lot of the reason
I
to
know.
let you guys know why I chose Arena for my
Ryan,
mentor
do you guys hear him? It's a little bit,
was
Ryan,
I
the
was
internet is not so
struggling
good.
for quite a while to actually believe in anything. Before I carry on, I can keep talking, but if you can't hear me, I won't.
Yeah, can you move, yeah, the connection. Can you move to maybe closer to your router or something?
I am on a phone. I can go outside. Is this any better?
Okay, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Right.
So can you tell us, you were saying something, why I chose Irina, and then I don't know, I didn't hear afterwards.
Yeah, so the reason really was I was struggling to even find anything to believe in. Is that coming through clear enough?
No,
Yeah.
yes, yes, yes.
Yeah. So even down to my own reality, I was very much questioning absolutely everything and what's true, what's authentic. So everybody finds someone they resonate with, and it just struck a chord in me when the videos popped up on YouTube. It's all very random. Nothing's random, but you know what I mean? I didn't ask for it intentionally, but I was calling out to the universe to give me something I believe in. And then at the same time, I started coming across finally Dolores Cannon. So I started to really open up with, oh, maybe hypnosis is a better route for me. It's a lot cleaner, it's a lot safer. I was trying many other modalities first, which was a lot of plant medicine and my own meditation practices. And that was making me very ungrounded and not actually bringing anything, embodying it at all into my life. Wasn't getting integrated. So then, as soon as I actually found something that I trusted, someone I trusted to actually give myself over to, in a sense, because you're like, okay, you're in charge. I'm not going to put this all on me anymore. I need to reach out. So I was speaking to a higher being at the same time. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to leave it to God. I'm going to let something else take over and I'll just do what I need to do. And then it started to snowball really quickly. So the bridge of incidences unfolded very nicely for me. So I'll give you a quick story. I've been a carpenter since I was 16. So I come straight out of school, straight into carpentry, always done a bit of carpentry. And I started moving into wanting to do camper vans. I love a sauna. I'm in the sauna most days. It's just one of the best things, I think, to relax people. And for me, it's all about being in a regulated nervous system so we can all actually manifest the best way possible and not be in a fear state. So I was like, okay, I want to start making saunas. So I'm now projecting this out to the universe, like, right, this is what I want to do next. And I'm looking at my projects, like, right, when this money comes in, I can use that money into this project, and then this can go to that one. And then literally from one week after the next, I mentioned it to someone. I want to make mobile saunas. And he went, oh, actually, as it goes, if you want the chassis on the wheels and all that, I can get you them for free. Like, all right, cool. Thanks. So this is when I'm starting to accept it. So I finally got into a place of acceptance of, no, that's just who I am. I deserve these things. Rather than, oh, this is too good to be true. I was stuck there for a long time. That was a big roadblock. Things are too good to be true. Well, you're not worthy, basically, is what you're telling yourself.
Mm.
So I finally felt worthy, and I was like, okay, so let it come, let it go. And then the next thing is someone said, oh, I know someone you can get wood from, reclaimed timber really cheap. So I went and spoke to this man, and he's like, look, you can have a whole barn for €500 worth of wood. I'm like, okay, that's a few pounds worth of wood, that. And he went, oh, if you want to store it here, you can have free storage. And if you want to like make things here, you can use that for free as well. I'm like, okay. So then I go back carrying on with the camper vans, and someone comes over and says, oh, if you need a woodworking shop, I've just set one up over the road. You can go help yourself for free whenever you want. Okay, cool. So I'm waiting for the money to come in. I'm like, I'm about to buy all the stuff to start the first sauna. I get a phone call. Oh, you done a job for us a couple of weeks ago, and got recommended by a customer of yours. Would you like to come fit a sauna for us in our back garden and build some camping pods and all this luxury fit out? And it's really high end and 5 minutes from my house. I've literally no advertisement, nothing at all, just gone, right, I'll just leave it out there. And
Yeah.
all of a sudden they're ringing you and they're bringing it to you. And it's like, here's a silver platter, sir. Is this what you asked for? Yeah, I'll take that. Yeah, no problem. And now it's all just very much snowballing because then you step into that role. So then one of the main ones that stuck with me from the course is standards. So all of a sudden I was like, okay, right. So if I'm going to be soon to be a millionaire and then on to the next, so I'm using the ladder technique.
Mhm.
So I'm not just diving to billions. I'm going to go for millions to start with. And I was like, right. So what? How does that person conduct themselves?
Mhm.
So now I go through all of my house. I'm like, right. I would not have paint on my clothes. They go in the art collection. You're like, right, I would not have a tear on my clothes at all. I would have designer clothes for work. Even if I'm doing carpentry and building saunas, I am going to look like a professional every minute. And I'm like, right, everything I have is getting cleaned, it's getting serviced, it's getting polished. And now from then on, I am not making a decision against that. So even if I'm still waiting for money to come in and I've got my last bit of money and I can hear it in my head, I'm going to buy me and the worker some new clothes, some bits for work. And there's an option of you could buy the expensive one or the one that's slightly cheaper and you only have this left in your account. I will still have the expensive one. And I trust that the money will come in when it needs to. It's not a problem. And I'm going to stick with the decision from the end. I keep wanting to say the future, but it is not the future, it's the end.
I love it. And by the way, if you guys don't know, this is something I'm gonna teach you inside of the program if you choose to come. Ladder of belief, bridge of incidents, and what Ryan was talking is standards. But really his story, like when I met him, I'm not gonna lie, I immediately knew 100% this guy is going to be a millionaire. Like whatever you call it, a channeling. I don't know. I don't even like to say I'm channeling this divine, whatever mystical. Everybody's channeling, right? But it's just a knowing. Your intuition knows. So I'm just certain of it, and I'm so forever grateful that you chose me as your mentor at this point in time, because you're going to be one of my biggest testimonials. And I can tell you that right away.
Yeah, I feel really calm about it as well. As soon as I hear you say that, I'm like, well, yeah, of
Yeah,
course.
yeah,
It's not even a question. Like the millions is literally round the corner, if
yeah,
that.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
I have so many irons in fires. Like I've said it to my friends that I'm pregnant. I'm pregnant with project babies, and I'm going to have a litter.
This is it.
So
This is it.
yeah, and then when they're all out there and they're all flourished, I ain't got to worry about much. I get to do all the philanthropy then. But for now, it's fun and I love the creation. There's nothing I would change for the world. I love what I do. And I
I
love
love
watching the process because this is the fun. Like, if you were
it.
instantly at the finish point, there is no fun in that. Like,
Mhm.
I was explaining it to someone the other day. I was like, you must listen to music. Most people have heard a song. Do you start a song on a solo?
Yeah.
You don't start the song on a crescendo. It's like the big drum roll at the end. No, no, hold on. There's a progression that we all quite enjoy and a story to be told.
I love this, you guys, and I know that this is inspiring too. I just know it. I know that this is inspiring to hear Ryan and enjoying the process. That's so important. So I will ask you one more question, Ryan. But I want to say to you guys, if you guys want to join us on this journey, becoming millionaires, I'm joking. It's not only about the money, but it's really becoming your best self, bringing your creative skills and talents and your purpose into the world and really creating that impact in this world. I will post a link here, and you need to then post it, like copy and paste in your somewhere for you, because I think it will get lost after. Let me just, yeah, it's here. So you can book a call with me. We can have a chat. We can see where you are, where you want to go, how best I can help you, and of course, if this is the right fit for you. Okay, I'm looking forward to meet you guys. Don't hesitate, by the way, to book a call. It's not like you have to join the program. This is just a conversation, just to get to know each other, to see if and how I can help you on your journey. Okay. Ryan, I wanted to ask you because you said that you didn't have so much experience with hypnosis, and this is a good question because we are going to do hypnosis soon. What is your experience now with it?
Well, it's actually like I'm immersing myself in it quite heavily. So I think that you obviously we had a good chat at the start, so you realized where I was at before I even started this, and I I don't do things by halves. I think if you're going to do something, you should commit, make the decision. So, for instance, having a monetary value on a course, I find very important because a lot of people, if things are free and here and whenever you fancy it, you're not going to take yourself very seriously. But once you've committed to it, for me, not for everyone, people still purchase and set up the course and not fully commit because they don't actually have full faith in themselves. I think once you lose this doubt, then you commit. It's just natural. Otherwise, it is subliminally sabotaging. You are sabotaging yourself by not committing because you don't feel truly worthy or ready. And that is something to very much sit with if you think it's right for you or not. Because it's best to not actually waste your time and somebody else's, which it isn't a waste. It's more that it might diminish your own self esteem, which might knock you back a little bit. So they say, like, definitely challenge yourself, but don't overcommit and underdeliver because that will
Mm.
actually hurt you on your journey.
Wow. To stop you here, this is so important. And that's what I love about you. I was blown away. Like Ryan, he started listening every day, hypnosis, doing the work, the homework, workbook, listening to the lessons, showing up for himself. And exactly this is the reason because he decided before on the call, he was like, okay, no more playing around. Like, I'm not joining the program. Yeah, let me try, talk to Irina. It's kind of fun. No, he was like, I'm deciding it's happening. This is who I choose. This is what I'm going to do. And he is fully committed. And that's why I said, not necessarily because he's out of this world, but because he's committed. Exactly. That's why, because I felt your energy that you have decided and you're so committed to this. That's why I said he's going to be a millionaire. Not because he or me are out of this world with our special skills, but we are obsessed with
Yeah.
making our vision happen. Okay.
Done.
And I want every single one of you to be obsessed. Okay. And what else I wanted to, yeah, so you said the hypnosis, you are doing it, you like it, you enjoy it?
I'm fully immersed in the process. So I
Mm.
love it and I do it every morning on my routine is pretty structured that I wake up at around 5 a.m. and I do cold water exposure in the garden and then I meditate and do tapping and then go into hypnosis.
Wow.
I've done it every day since we started. That's exactly my routine.
Okay.
Yeah.
And can you give us something? You already said those people coming to you and like, helping you with the saunas and everything. Can you tell us one thing? You don't have to say what is the biggest shift that you see in your observed world since you joined the program?
The one really that is it sounds very small to a lot of people, but very big to me because everybody projects out their own reality and the people in your life can be more important or less to other people. But like I said in the course the other day, Um, my father passed me the barbecue tongs and said, "Can you now do the family barbecues? It's about time I passed you the gauntlet." And like when your father, in my mind, he's God. Like that's it. He brought me up. If I'm not, he is where, and he made millions. He done his bit. So then when you're looking at someone that's achieved a lot and you're always trying to impress and finally I've gone, do you know what? I don't care for impressing. There's no one outside of me. Why do I care? Me trying to impress actually tells my subconscious that I don't believe in myself. So as soon as you let go of this comparison and impression and trying to make yourself feel cool or good, you are. That's it. As soon as you let go of it, it is you because you've got nothing to hide from. So then when I've got the tongs, I'm there. I've got the whole family over. I'm doing all the burger flipping and I'm DJing with the kids and we're playing games, and it just felt so natural. And they could all relax. I'll take over. It's not a problem. And it's not just the barbecue tongs. It's the seat at the head of the table. It's that. In my reality, you now take the throne. You're like, I've got it. Leave me with it.
This is so beautiful. I just love this story so much, and I'm so happy that you had the awareness to understand what's happening. Because, yeah, this is what I would love for you guys to do is to observe even like what other people say or do, because everything is a projection of your inner world. And this is a beautiful representation of how you see yourself now as the head of the table, as a leader, as someone who takes charge, as someone who goes after what they want. And you've got your saunas and people are buying from you. That's what I understood, right? It's going,
Yeah.
you're building
And like
them.
they're not like your average sauna either. I'm
Okay.
going in high and I mean it hard and high. I'm not messing around. And like as we had our conversation, it was literally I was about to put the price in and I had to re-quote it because I gave them two options of like a luxury version and a medium version and blah blah blah. So then I was like, look, I have to reevaluate this quote. And then straight away I've added like at least 10-15% to it. Even though I was happy, I'm like, no, this is right. And that covers my cost of the course as well. So I'm like, no, that's correct. And just put that in. And they accepted it straight away. So like, well, that's done. That was easy.
Okay, okay,
Yeah.
wait a minute. So someone already ordered and this covers the cost of the program.
Yes. Well, the a bit I added on. Yeah.
The bit you added on covers
Yeah.
the. I
Yeah.
am so proud of you, and this is
Yeah.
so good. Okay, you didn't tell me this. You didn't tell
Yeah, so I
me.
already had the price up pretty high, and then we had our conversation to book it all in. I'm like, yeah, okay, cool. Then they come back to me to say, oh, could we re-quote this and add some new elements of glass and more high-end look? And I'm like, yeah, no problem. So priced it up again, then added that on top. I was like, okay, so that's covered for the course.
And just to understand,
So I just used the
this
backing
is
of it all.
someone already ordered this from you, right? This specific thing that they want.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay. This is a
yeah,
beautiful example, you guys, of how when you show up for yourself and you decide to invest in yourself, this really happens. It happened to me as well, that you purchase something, you invest in yourself, and literally you got the same amount of money somehow back within a month or weeks.
yeah.
Something happens. And okay, Ryan, before we dive into hypnosis, do you want to share with us as well a link how people can find your saunas or something, or your art, whatever you want to share with us, if you want.
I'm very much still I'm in the process of setting up all of the websites. The only thing that's actually about to be released, all the websites are at once. This is the way I am. It's
Mhm.
like buses. All
Mhm.
of a sudden, it's all out in one go. But I'm very proud of it, and it will be released in the next month or two. Is my podcast, and
Okay.
I've smashed it. I'm so proud of it. It's beautiful, and it's yeah. I've animated bits, and it's going to be quite entertaining and very healing at the same time. So I'm trying to find the right way to keep people intrigued, having fun, and healing and helping themselves. So it's a very fine
What
balance.
is the name? How can we find this podcast?
It is called Mystic Mind Podcast. So you can subscribe, and the first episodes should be out in the next couple of weeks.
Okay. Hopefully, I will be in your podcast.
I've seen it already.
Yes, it's done.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys, I really hope you will join us on this journey. I'm so excited. Let's do this. Let's make this year really impactful. Let's really make that change. We will go into hypnosis. Is anything you wanted to say to the people for your last words today on the call?
Jump off the balcony afterwards. Um, Thank you for your time. I really appreciate your attention. And you'll know if it's right for you. Any of this, just listen to yourself. Your intuition is your number one guide. And for me, the body is the clearest, purest form of intuition. The mind can be very mysterious and guide you with emotions and conditioned patterns. But if you just listen to how your body feels, if something feels at ease and relaxed within you, that is the path of least resistance, and that's the way you should go. So just listen to your body, take it easy, and regulate. That's one of my favorite. Always regulate. You got to be calm. There's no other way.
We need to buy your saunas, Ryan. That's what
Well,
we
one day we'll have a crystal sauna for you, I'm sure.
Crystal. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
This is new.
yeah.
I will buy with my favorite is the rose quartz. So
Is
everything
it?
has to be pink.
Right. On it.
Okay, it's done. Okay, guys, now get ready for hypnosis. It's gonna be a short one because we already went over
All right, I'm
the
going
talk.
in.
Thank you, Ryan, so much. Thank you so much. I know that you inspired so many people as well. Uh, and yeah, thank you for everyone for being here. My voice is still here. We are going to do a short hypnosis, and if you've never done it, there is nothing to be afraid, nothing to worry about. This is simply dive deep into your subconscious, where we are going to implement some beautiful thoughts and go to the magical place and really enjoy this journey together. So, if you need to go to the bathroom, drink water, if you're wearing glasses, Stephen, remove your glasses. Yeah, Peter, also, if you're chewing a gum or anything like that, remove a gum. Mhm. And just get ready. I'm gonna take you to the journey. Maybe some of you already know this is my favorite hypnosis journey. I already took you on the masterclass, but let's see what you're gonna feel today. So uncross your legs, your arms, and just listen to my voice. You can turn off your camera if you want as well. Make sure that no one is gonna disturb you. I know, Darren, that you have your dogs, so if you want to put them in another room or something, you can. Just make sure that you know your cat is not gonna jump on your head, because that can really scare you in these moments. Okay, so get settled. And now what I want you to do is I want you to actually open your eyes, and I want you to look in front of you at the ceiling and find a spot, and just look up with your eyes at the spot, the ceiling, and just feel your eyes are blinking. And just look at the same spot and feel with every breath that you're getting more and more tired. Your eyes are getting very, very, very tired. Your eyes are getting even more tired. You're blinking even more. And now close your eyes, completely close your eyes. Feel that your eyelids are so heavy. With every breath that you take, they're becoming heavier and heavier and heavier. And now take a deep breath in through the nose and hold it at the top. When I tell you to release, you're gonna feel even more relaxation. And now release the air through your mouth. And feel the relaxation. And now we will do it once again. Breathe in through your nose. Hold it, and as you hold it, I want you to acknowledge and observe the relaxation in your body and mind. And when I tell you to release, you will go 10 times deeper. And now release the air. And feel the relaxation. There is nowhere you need to go, nothing for you to do. And just feel and observe the relaxation. Completely surrender to my voice and follow my guidance. With every breath that you take, you feel even more relaxed. And now I want you to focus on your forehead. Relax all the muscles. Your eyes, relax all the muscles. And now relax your cheeks and all the muscles on your cheeks. Your nose, your ears. And now you can relax your jaw, and if you feel like you can open your mouth and just completely let go. And I'll tell to your mind to send this relaxation down into your neck, your shoulders, your chest, your stomach, your belly, your hips, your legs, all the way down to your toes. And now imagine that you are standing at the top of the staircase, and I want you to get the same feeling as if you're looking down. You're looking down and you see 5 steps. You feel completely safe, completely relaxed. And I want you to get the same feeling as if you're looking down. You feel grounded and safe. Shortly, I will start counting from 5 to 1. With each number, you will go 1 step down, drifting even deeper into your subconscious, feeling completely safe. When I come to number 1, you will just completely surrender, let go, and drift even deeper into relaxation. 5, going down even deeper. 4, see your foot on the staircase, going even deeper. 3, going down, relaxing even more. 2, going deeper and deeper. And 1, feel the relaxation and completely surrender to my voice. Completely surrender. And now I want you to imagine there is a mirror in front of you. Connection to yourself, self-love, and a connection to yourself at the mirror is very, very important. And I want you to see yourself 5 years from now. You're seeing the version of you 5 years from now. And I want you to observe, how do they look? What are they wearing? Look at their clothes, their posture, how they are standing, their hairstyle. Are they wearing any jewelry? And most importantly, I want you to feel the level of faith that they have. I want you to feel the confidence coming from the mirror as an energy into your chest. All the confidence, the self-worth, the knowing, the wisdom the action taker energy that they possess. They know how to set boundaries. They know how to say no. They know how to go after what they want. They have the identity of someone who is a leader, who leads others with spirit, who is kind and loving and compassionate, but at the same time so brave and so confident. When they walk into the room, everybody knows they are inside. Everybody feels their presence. Everyone wants to work with them. Their email is flooded with offers and opportunities. Where they walk, the earth shatters from their strength and confidence and knowing, and everybody else is learning from them because of this. And now I want you to know that this is you, this is who you are right now. The projection that you see in the mirror is nothing in the future, because future doesn't exist. This is you right now, and you have access to this energy right now. The reason why you can see this is because it's available to you right now. It's not actually 5 years from now. It is when you choose, it will be, it will be. And I want you to feel this confidence as an energy coming from their chest into your chest, from the mirror as an energy, and you can give it a color and feel it in your chest. Feel that all the confidence, the knowing, the faith in the unseen, which is the knowing, the 100% knowing about who you are and what you came here to do, is now being downloaded in your heart, in every cell of your body. And I want you to feel your heart beating, and feel these downloads. And I want you to feel the confidence. Focus on your chest area, your confidence. Feel the happiness, feel the excitement to go after what you want, to finally say yes to your dreams, and to make that inner child so happy. And I want you to feel their excitement, feel the excitement of your inner child that it's finally gonna go outside in the world and play. And now feel the happiness 2 times more, and now 4 times more, and now 10 times more. And now 20 times more in every cell of your body. You feel so excited because you're going to go outside and play. And now with your eyes closed, I want you to put your left palm on your beating heart and feel your heartbeats. And if you're crying, that's perfectly amazing. That means you're transforming. And put your right palm on your left. And know that this is you right now. This is available to you right now. I want you to know that right now there was a beautiful portal in which you already walked through. The change happened, something shifted, and I want you to accept this as your truth right now. And then when you're ready, you can take a deep breath in through the nose with your eyes closed and breathe out. I will count from 1 to 3. As I count, you will come out of hypnosis feeling alive, excited, and completely aware of who you are and where you are. 1, coming back, feeling your body, feeling so confident. 2, feeling the air in the room, feeling more confidence than ever. And 3, so excited. You can open your eyes whenever you're ready. No rush. We went on a journey together. You're so welcome. Now, everyone, I want you to write one word that describes how you felt in hypnosis. I love this so much because something I realized, I can be honest with you guys right now, something I realized with making money, which for me just represents my elevation as a spirit in terms of me becoming aware of my limitless potential. And that's why I like that money can show me and give me a feedback of where I am. It doesn't mean that I am not worthy, it's just a feedback, okay? And so that's why I love money, to be honest, to give me that feedback, okay? Um, this is how much I have the capacity right now, and how can I expand my vessel? And one of the biggest things I noticed with, tripling my income really in a month and completely changing my whole lifestyle, like really everything changed for me. The way I can experience reality right now is completely different than, I don't know, a year ago or 6 months ago, even. And something I noticed is that each time I was leveling up, now I'm talking about the money, is that you feel more relaxed. That's the first thing that comes to my mind. It's not like you feel excited every single day, but you feel relaxed. And I'm not talking only about money, okay? I gave an example. But what I wanted to say, I'm so happy you guys said you felt calm and relaxed in the hypnosis, because it's exactly how it feels when you're elevating. It's like a deeper level of relaxation, actually. As much as it sounds maybe boring, you feel more relaxed in your day to day with, you know, whole, Isabel says. Oh my God, this is my favorite thing to do. I can just go in hypnosis 10 times a day. It's just beautiful. And it's available to us. And this is something we do every single week. We have weekly calls inside of the program, and every single week I guide them through hypnosis and we dive deep into the subconscious mind. And it's just so magical and beautiful. So, if you feel that you are ready, as Ryan said, if you feel really ready and you want to really shift your life and you want to go deeper and you want to make the change, and one thing I love what you said as well, I'm so happy that you shared that. You are so much stronger than you think. And I'm going to tell you why. So many people in the spiritual community, they are going in this work and they're like, yeah, I know everything. I know everything. This is a harsh truth. You are not spiritual, I'd say, if you're not able to actually create manifestations in the physical world. Just because you took mushrooms and LSD and you do rape ceremonies every day, I'm sorry. True spirituality is you knowing you are of God and you are limitless. And that means that you take bold action. Not that you are sitting in a hippie village and, I know everything. I am enlightened. I know everything. And then you have no food to eat. You have no shelter. You have sickness. You can't help your mom with her illness. And your ego is telling you, yeah, just because you are so enlightened. you know, it's just crazy how ego can, excuses that we were talking about. But it's true spirituality is being who you are in the observed world and sharing your light with the world and going through the struggles and obstacles. It's like this, it's not safe. It's easier for me to sit in my couch now and watch a movie with my brother. I was a bit nervous about this event. It's my first time I'm doing a two-day event. It's not very comfortable. It's the first time. I'm not very comfortable with this. You know what I mean? Like, am I ready? Do I have YouTube ready? Is everything technologically gonna work? But this is how you show that you have the true faith. You go outside in the world and you do what it needs to be done. Okay, you guys, you're so beautiful, everyone here. Smiling at me. Okay. I'm gonna go right now. I'm going to the cinema to watch Michael Jackson story, so really excited about that. Yeah. But anyways, you guys, thank you so much for coming. Hopefully I will see you on that call. We will have a chat and hopefully you will join us because I really would love to help you. Other than that, you will receive an email with the recording so you can watch it again if you want. You have a workbook. And if you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out on my email. Okay, and thank you, Ryan. Of course, you made this event really powerful. Thank you, guys. Have a beautiful day. Bye bye.